Welcome to the Divot and the Diva, where golf tradition meets, well, whatever Susan decides golf should be today. Jay's the lifelong golfer who's coached it, covered it, and lived it. Susan's the brand new golfer with a fresh take, fierce confidence, and absolutely no idea where her tee shot just went. Together, they're proving golf is more fun and way funnier when a divot teams up with a diva. Now, on to the tee.
Hi, friends, and welcome to the podcast. I'm Jay. To my right is my beautiful wife, Susan.
Hello.
And we are the Divot
And the Diva.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We hope you had a chance to watch or listen to previous episodes. If not, go to YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, wherever you like to watch your podcasts. So go and catch up with us. All right. This is also a good time to hit the like and subscribe button. Helps us out a whole lot. So go ahead and do that now. And at any point, if you want to leave some comments about the show, do so at the bottom. All right, so what's on the tee for this episode? We're going to look in and talk about Susan's final push on the Women's Winter League with Susie at Reflection Ridge. That's going to be a lot of fun. There's some YouTube golf news. We're going to talk about a new tour that's on YouTube. It's Masters time, a tradition like none other, which is a famous quote.
Which must be why you have your green on. I didn't get that memo, apparently.
Well, it's good that you noticed. It's good that you noticed. We're going to play a fun game. We're going to play a player's pool. And we're going to choose from 4 categories based on the world golf rankings. I know you've done your homework too. That's a good thing. So we're going to do that. And then I am ambushing Susan a little bit today by giving her the first Divot and the Diva Wonderlic Cognitive Ability Test. All right. So the Wonderlic was used in the NFL to identify football IQ from 1970 to 2021. At some point, they just decided
they did it as part of the combine.
Yes, part of the NFL combine.
We saw that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, online, and we tried to take it alongside. I think it was the Foreplay podcast. And some of them were easy, and some of them were
seriously hard. So good luck with this one.
Yeah, after this, we'll see if I'm sleeping on the couch or not.
Also, my daughter got to go to the combine as part of her internship in college. She was there for a couple of days of that, so that was pretty exciting for her.
Yeah, how fun is that?
I would love to have been there.
Yeah, I hope that works out for her because she loves sports and smart girl and
super fun.
I think the world would benefit from her insight on that. And plus, we're going to play the all popular birdie and bogey game. All right, stage is yours. Take us through what happened during the final round of 8 rounds at the Reflection Ridge Simulator Women's Golf Championship.
Well, in all honesty, just because I'm a little particular, I'm not 100% sure that all 9 teams have completed their rounds. So I'm going to double check that while we chat about it. But just as a recap, there were 9 teams, 2-person teams. We played 8 courses on the simulator. And we had a super fun... We are all done. He must have checked. My bad.
The winner is...
Oh, God. It's hilariously funny. So...
It is funny.
Yeah, Susie and I were like, oh, we're even. Oh, we're 5 over. Oh, what was us? And then I look at the stroke score, and I'm like, oh, it's okay. We didn't really play for competition. We played for fun, and we're in 4th place at that time. Yeah, I didn't realize that there was also a net score. And so, so I think I mentioned that I got called a sandbagger. Drum roll, please. Everyone has finished their 8 rounds, and you are now looking at the proud winner of the Women's Reflection Ridge Winter Simulator golf tournament. Woo-hoo! Susan Giovanni and Susie Ingalls, who is not here, but I will gladly represent her, by 30 strokes, people, in that score.
You nipped them.
And the next one was even. Like, the one after that was at +9. But here, I just want to mention that we finished in stroke play. We finished second. Okay, and these are, we're reasonably high handicaps. The first place on stroke play was +49, and we were +54. And the next one closest to us was +60. So I'm feeling pretty proud of that. Anyway,
good job.
It was fun, and Susie and I really didn't care, but yeah.
Apparently some people do.
We solicited the help of the pro to make sure that he would testify for us that we did nothing but play the course the way we were told to play. I think, truthfully, we just weren't as stuck on playing golf on the on the fairway and on the green like other people. I don't know. We just did our best, and there it is.
It was super fun. I think we'll do it. Well, you have to, because you've got to defend your title, and then
next year, Susie and I will.
If you would be so kind, I would love for me to be your partner in the couples portion of it.
I'll think about that between now and winter.
I'll work. Let's see. We've got
Mother's Day coming up. Yeah, you could be really sweet to me.
Birthday's
already happened.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Anyway, okay, that's it.
Good job. All right, so YouTube now has an official tour. It was announced this week by Wesley and George Bryan along with Grant Horvat. The three of them have cohorted this idea of a YouTube golf league. It's going to be a very competitive. No, it's not a golf league, it's golf tour. It's considered a tour.
And is it by invitation only?
It's by invitation only. This year, from what I understand, they are looking at potentially qualifying for this particular tour in years to come. But it really blends high-level golf plus entertainment, content, much like we normally see in YouTube. And this is what I think this will be kind of exciting to follow, because YouTube has done a good job in just the entertainment side of it. That's what really got me. If I want to watch competitive golf, we'll turn on the PGA Tour, we'll turn on the Live Tour, and we'll watch that. Up till now, I've really enjoyed just the kind of silly hit and giggle kind of a thing. Although the more and more YouTube golf has matured, we're starting to see more and more serious competitions. For example, for a long time, the YouTube golf community was calling for matches between Wesley and George Bryan against Brad Dahlke and Sean Walsh of Good Golf, because they are somewhat universally considered the four best golfers on the YouTube universe. Now, Luke Kwan is excellent. There's a lot of really, really, really good players out there. And so they're starting to come to the forefront more. And so I think Wesley and George and Grant thought, let's have a tour. So this tour will have 4 events.
Okay.
The final event will be at the Wynn Resort in Lost Wages. And so that should be exciting. And so they haven't released a lot of information, but what I do know at this point is there's going to be $1 million prize pool to go around.
That's a good prize pool.
Absolutely.
They must have some good backers.
I believe so. I believe so. And so it's going to be a tour. Now, who's going to play? That's kind of the question. And one of the things that I am hoping, and hope that you're hoping, is that they add the female gender as part of this.
Yes, and what we saw today, I thought was worth mentioning, that we hope there's some live aspect, live gallery, spectator aspect
Traditional
of it that would be a
tour
little
golf,
more
yeah.
traditional, but it's not a traditional group, and so I don't know that that's 100% necessary. But I do think it would be an event that I would go to. I think it would be super fun. But I do also think that part of the fun of it is hearing the chatter, as I've said before, and you wouldn't be able to hear all of that if you're sitting in the gallery live. You would have to be watching it. So if they don't do live spectators, I'm okay with that. But if they had a pool that somebody could win to walk on the course with a couple of the players, I would definitely put my name in for that. I think that would be super fun.
The Diva's in on that.
I am.
Who do we think's going to play? Obviously, Wesley, George, and Grant. And then I'm just going based on my perception of the skill involved in YouTube golf today. And that would include, obviously, Brad Dahlke and Sean Walsh. Wesley, in another podcast, kind of leaked that there would be some representation from Australia and New Zealand. And so there is, for example, Ryan Ruffles. There's a guy called Taco Golf. There's a player named Sam. So I think we're going to see an Australian, New Zealand presence. I think we're also going to see the likes of Peter Finch. So let's talk about the females. Who do we think is going to participate from a female end? I think Paige Spiranac is obvious. She's all over the place, in not only YouTube but social media. She played collegiately. She played professionally, so she's an excellent player. I think Gabby Golf Girl would be fun. She's young.
I do enjoy watching her.
Yeah, and she's very good. She's got a plus handicap, so she's very, very good.
Plus, also, the good team has a whole female entourage, their own segment. But how many females actually played in the YouTube event?
Internet Invitational.
I don't remember because I wasn't paying that much attention at the very beginning.
I believe there were 4 out of the
total.
48.
So, there's probably not really a great big pool, and so I'm not expecting a lot. But
they
4
are good.
Would be
They're
nice.
very talented. The good girls are extremely. There's
and they
Alexis,
are funny too.
There's Marissa, and so very, very talented.
Yeah.
And I want to see that. So I think it's going to be fun to follow. We're told that there's going to be more information available. I think they're going to start filming in June, and so we'll see how all that plays out.
That'll be fun.
All right, Masters player pool draft time. All right, so we have our notes, right?
Yes.
So this is the first major of the year. All right. This time last year, everybody was talking about, when's Rory going to win the Grand Slam? Well, he finally won his Masters. Mm-hmm. Rory McIlroy is finally the holder of all 4 titles. The
Good
Masters,
job, Rory.
the PGA Championship, the U.S. Open, and the British Open. And so...
I like Rory. He's spicy at times, so I kind of like that.
He is. And he's obviously got the game to back it up.
Absolutely.
So... we've broken it into 4 categories, and here's how that's done. I broke the world golf rankings, the most recent world golf rankings, into 4 categories. Mm-hmm. And we're going to pick a player in each category, and there's going to be a point system.
So these ones on the bottom here that don't have a number.
Group 4.
In Group 4, there's 5 or 6 that don't have a number. Do they not have a world golf ranking up there?
No, they do.
They just have invitation status.
So, for example, Category 4, Phil Mickelson, Brooks Koepka, Sergio Garcia, Dustin Johnson, and Zach Johnson.
Plus a whole bunch of others. But those are the ones that don't have a world ranking number on our list.
Brooks. The others have all won the Masters before. The Masters rule is you can play.
You just get invited back, yeah.
Forever.
Okay.
As long as you're on this side of the dirt. Okay? All right? And then we've also added Gary Woodland, which is a great story.
Just from today.
Susan and I live in the state of Kansas. We live in Wichita. We're only a couple hours from our state capital city, Topeka, which is where Gary Woodland is from. Mm-hmm. Gary went to the University of Kansas. Great athlete. He played college basketball, but he also played college golf. And as we're recording this episode, he's leading on the PGA Tour this week leading by 6 shots. Yeah. And if you're familiar with Gary's story, in 2023, he had brain surgery. The part of the brain that really is associated with anxiety and some of those things. And he's really had some PTSD, and he's been very forthcoming of these challenges.
The issues revolving around recovery.
And I'm telling you what, it's hard not to see that story and for me have a dry eye because he's from our state. I have met him. My position on the Korn Ferry Tour and the Wichita Open, I've been the media relations coordinator for 36 years. And in 2008, Gary was one of our sponsor exemptions here when Scott Piercy won our event. Mm-hmm. And so, no, I don't know him very well at all. But yes, I have met him. Very wonderful individual. And now I'm even more invested in Gary Woodland. So he's going to be in category 4.
I do like that he actually called a press conference. Mm-hmm. He called it himself because he wanted to express. He wanted more information, I think, to the general public. Because the truth is that, you hear guys had brain surgery and then you see him walking, talking, and playing golf and you think, hooray, wow, he came through that like a champ. And what he is trying to say is, yeah, I did. I'm standing, I'm playing golf, but I have a long ways to full recovery. And I may look okay right now to you, but I'm not okay. I mean, I'm not great. I'm okay, or I'm good. I'm somewhere on the spectrum at any given point in time, which I can appreciate having a medical background. I can appreciate the fact that it's recovery is a totally different thing. And these competitive individuals, I don't know, they're kind of like a pack of wild animals. Like, you don't show a flaw or a weakness because you're going to be at the back of the pack and get picked off. You've got to be with it. And so when he's on TV and he's playing, he's acting like he's with it, but he's doing his very best, and I'm glad to see him rewarded today.
Yes. Thank you for sharing.
Kudos to him.
Because you do have great knowledge about that. All right, so 4 rounds.
Yes.
You're going to go first in each round. All right, and here's how the point system works. On Sunday, when everything's all said and done, for example, if Rory wins, he's in first place.
Right.
That's 1 point.
Right.
And let's say Shane Lowry finishes second.
Right.
That's 2 points. Just like golf, the lower score, the better.
Right.
If there's a tie, let's say my player, Terrell Hatton, ties for 26th with 4 others. Doesn't matter how many he's tied with, he still gets 26 points. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Round 1.
Am I picking
Susan,
from the right or the left?
Yeah, this is our first
round. Okay.
First round,
first round
second
pick.
round, third. Yeah.
Like first draft pick. Okay, got it.
So just
I'm not
the
used to
likes
this,
of,
so.
and this will happen quickly. So the likes of Scotty Scheffler is number 1 in the world, followed by Rory McIlroy, Cam Young, Tommy Fleetwood, and Xander Schauffele, and on down the list.
Yeah, and these are lots of names that I recognize.
Yeah.
However, I am choosing number 9, Russell Henley.
Wow.
I am. Yeah, because he's been a steady riser, and he is being called the one who wins by precision, not power. And that I can relate to because I don't have a super powerful swing for lots of different reasons, but precision can certainly make up for that, accuracy and precision, and he is currently ranked number 9, so Russell Henley is my first pick.
You know what? I love how this is going because I didn't predict that. I thought, because you love Scotty Scheffler. I love Scotty Scheffler.
Oh, well, okay. I always love Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like where
Scotty
this is
will
going.
always be number 1 in my heart, no matter where he is in the world rankings, because he just seems like a great guy, and he's always played so well. But, yeah, I'm not choosing him this year.
I like that.
He can win. I'm okay if he wins. So.
I'm going to go
No changing your mind.
No, you know what? I'm going to go with Chris Goddard.
I knew you were going to go with him.
Originally, I wasn't. I was going to go either Cam Young, Tommy Fleetwood, or Xander Schauffele, only because I knew you were going to pick Scotty Scheffler. But you go Russell Henley. I've always liked Chris Goddard.
You do like
because he's the last year. You could argue, except for Scotty, could be the best player in the world because he's always up there, and I think he's in the top 10 this week once again. So I'm going to go
number 10,
with
Chris
Goddard. He's 10th in the world. Okay. All right. So you picked Russell Henley. I picked Chris Goddard. All right. Round number 2, which lists players from world ranking of 21 all the way through 40. For example, Victor Hovland, Ashke Bhatia, Patrick Reed, Bryson DeChambeau, and Keegan Bradley are 21 through 25. You're on the clock.
And our friends Shane Lowry and Sam Burns, and lots of names you would recognize. Okay, so this pick is for a totally different reason. I am picking Ryan Gerard, number 27. Can't wait to see how my picks go. I am picking him because he was a last clutch jump. So he jumped in the ranks very late in order to get onto this list and stay there. And I love to root for an underdog. So he's a name that I don't know, really. And lots of people probably don't know that well. And so I'm hopeful for an underdog to be up and coming and get a high finishing position.
I like the tone and the flow of where this is going, because I could pick Bryson DeChambeau. You could argue, because he's won on Live very recently, you could argue that he's playing as well as anybody in the world. John Rahm also is in that second category.
Like watching both of those.
Yes. I'm going with Min Woo Lee.
I thought about him, but okay, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how he does.
With Min Woo
He's been doing better lately.
Lee. All right.
Okay.
So category number 3. All right. Just in case you got your bingo card handy. So the Diva in the first round went with Russell Henley. Russell Henley.
Russell
Henley. Say that fast.
Henley, not Henry.
Yeah, I know. Henley.
Hi, God.
Okay.
I hope he wins. Then
I haven't
Jay will
been
have to say it
drinking
multiple
in the
times.
last 10 minutes. Anyway.
Okay.
And then in the second round, you went with Ryan Gerard.
Yes.
I went the first round with Chris Goddard. In the second round, Min Woo Lee. All right, we're in the third round. We're halfway home.
Okay, number 43, Michael Brennan. I know again. These guys, this is a group that has Day, Holgard, who I really like, Sam Stevens, which we personally both really like. So there's several, and Jordan Spieth, which I just think is dull. But number 43, Michael Brennan. He is the fastest 0 to Masters climb ever, according to the stats.
Really?
So
what does that mean?
Yeah, like he got on it. He got in the PGA and got into the Masters, like heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. Because he won in the fall.
Right.
He was a stud on the Korn Ferry
So he's
Tour,
kind
and
of
he hits it a mile.
Okay, so he makes me think of a shooting star, and I want to be on that shooting star. I mean, he may not last long. He may be one and done. He may burn out quickly. I don't have any idea. Hopefully he'll reach a steady state climb, but I'm going for the shooting star, Michael Brennan.
I'm going, kind of against our kind of underdog. I'm gonna go with a player. I'm a big fan of this player, former Masters champion, currently 59 in the world. He's had his struggles.
I know.
So hopefully he'll get some good vibes coming back, driving down Magnolia Lane, which we've seen.
Okay.
Jordan Spieth.
Okay, I like
All right.
Jordan. I won't root against him unless it's going to make you. Then I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
next
now
round.
we're fourth and final round.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
I am going down the list. I don't know if there are names. So, Ricky Fowler's here.
Yeah, but Ricky
Wyndham Clark.
only the ones that are highlighted.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Ricky
not
Fowler's
him,
not playing
sorry,
in the Masters
he's
this year.
got a world ranking.
Remember, Gary Woodland is going to be there. I'm just going to
Polk Geiter,
remind
Clark. Yeah. This is Mickelson, Koepka, Garcia. Yeah. I'm going with 74, John Kiefer. He dominated the PGA Tour Americas and the Korn Ferry Tour, and he took a huge jump, largest jump from number whatever he was, or nothing, to number 74. So I don't know, something about him makes me feel like this underdog has worked really hard because he's dominated 2 different tours. So he's not a one and done. He's not a shooting star, like I said, Michael Brennan seems like to me. John Kiefer seems like a steady, like a winning marathoner. There we go. He's going to be my winning marathoner. I got to write that down.
Star on the Korn Ferry last year. I believe he finished number 1 on the points list on the Korn Ferry Tour. Just a fine young player and a really good pick. I can't not pick Gary Woodland.
Oh, I know. He's a great guy.
Yeah,
you love him.
I really thought you were going to pick him.
Nope. I already had decided.
But he's my guy, so I'm going to pick Gary Woodland.
Good.
All right, so there you have it.
Wait, date. What's the date?
Ouch.
March 29th. Sorry.
So the Diva goes with Russell Henley in round 1, Ryan Gerard in round 2, Michael Brennan in round 3, and John Kiefer in round 4. The Divot went with Chris Goddard in round 1, followed by Minwoo Lee in round 2, Jordan Spieth in round 3, and rounding out my team is Gary Woodland, who I believe will win this week. He was 6 shots back when we started recording.
Okay, well, best of luck.
All right.
May the best person win.
May the best spouse win. All right? All right, test time.
There we go. Oh, gosh.
Here
Do I need
it
a pen?
is.
I might need to keep the pencil.
The Wonderlic. All right, I'm going to give you the questions, and because we don't have a high-paying producer position on this show, because yours truly is the producer, I don't know how to put it up on the screen.
Oh,
like
yeah,
you
no,
probably
fine.
should
Just
do.
read them, and I
right,
won't
so-
look at them until he reads them to you.
No. Because I
Is the answer on my
No,
sheet?
the answer is not on your sheet. You think I'm stupid? I mean, look, I'm not the sharpest tack in the box.
So
I
the
think we
answers
can
are
all
very-
agree on that.
Oh, he redacted the answers. Okay, go ahead. Redacted.
See, now you're throwing.
Okay, how much time do we have?
All right, 15 seconds per question. All right, here
Okay,
there's
hold on.
15 questions.
All right, I'll get the timer.
You have about
Clicked
15
up.
seconds. We're not going to get that.
Yeah, we are. Why not?
No.
Go. It's
Now,
okay.
I
It's
can
okay.
add some commentary.
Yeah. Oh, well, whatever.
Okay. The final score determines your golf IQ, and we'll
geez.
cover the different categories of scores at the end. I'm going to keep score. I'm going to steal your pencil.
Oh.
All right. All right. Question 1.
Okay, hold on. 15 seconds.
What is a divot?
It's the,
Okay, and we won't go through all the answers because in
oh,
fairness
sorry.
to time.
It's a mark.
all right?
It's a mark on the turf. When you remove
Okay,
the
so-
turf, taking a swing.
Oh, so it's not
A chunk of turf
D?
removed when a club strikes the ground. He named himself as letter D. Your handsome husband, but it's technically the chunk of turf. So, next
All right.
question.
Yep, that's correct. So you get 1 point. All right, good job.
Okay.
Question 2. If someone yells 4, what does it mean?
It means heads up. Susan just hit a ball the absolute wrong direction, and it's going to hit you, and you better move fast because it will probably hurt. So, warning that a ball may hit someone. B.
B. B is the correct answer.
Which
all right?
Jay didn't move quite quick enough once, so I have hit him once.
I know.
Sorry, Jay.
That's what happens when you're 64 years
Okay.
of age. All right, question 3. What is a mulligan?
I really jacked up this shot, so I'm going to do it again. That's a mulligan.
Okay.
That would be a free do-over shot. C.
All right, so you're hot. You're coming in
well,
hot.
thank you, darling.
So
Thank
you're
you.
3 of 3.
Thank you. Okay,
All
and
right.
I'm not looking at the questions until he reads
All right,
them.
question 4. If a golfer scores a birdie, they scored 1 over par.
1 under par.
Went under par.
So if it's a par 4, they shot 3 on that hole. Good for them. Woohoo!
Good job.
And the lower the score, the more majestic the animal. Eagle is next. Anyway.
Okay. All right. So you're 4 for 4. Question 5. What does it mean if a golfer hits a worm burner?
Oh, for the love. I don't really know, but I'm going to make it up. A worm is underground, so I'm going to say it's a ground strike. And so now I'm going to actually look. It's a very low ball, very high, shot that rolls along the ground, a shot into a bunker ball. Okay, a shot that rolls along the ground.
Ding, 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 ding.
In skeet shooting, I believe, or I'm not sure if it's skeet or clay, that's called a rabbit, when they roll the target down the ground and you shoot it there. Anyway, worm burner. I don't care how it gets there, as long as it gets there.
Exactly.
Fairway
There's no
forward.
pictures on the scorecard, as
Fairway
they say.
forward.
All right, question 6. What is a Texas wedge?
Texas wedge. Well, I have used it in front of the green, off the fringe, very long putt. So I'm using my putter, but it's a very long putt, and it's
Doesn't
off
have
the
to
green.
be a long putt.
But in my case, they usually are.
In your case, they usually
a
are.
putter used from off the green. Okay.
Putter used from off the green.
Oh, I didn't
Once
really
again.
realize it. I always thought it was just a long freaking putt. But
No,
Okay.
no, it's not always
Anything
a long
off the
frickin'
green.
putt.
All right.
It could be a short frickin' putt. As long as it's from off the green.
And it's not the same as a hand wedge, which is not dirty for all of you people who went there. It's they pick up the ball and throw it, which I tried one time in the sand trap, but Jay was actually
Threw a rotator
looking.
cuff on that one.
Oh, it didn't work very well.
All right, if someone says you're on the dance floor, what does it mean? Question number 7.
I'm gonna have to look at the answers.
Okay,
'cause
look at the
I'm gonna
answers.
say
You're
it
allowed
means
to do
you're up to the tee, but the golfer is celebrating. The ball is on the putting green. The ball hit the cart path there in the clubhouse. You're on the dance floor. I'm gonna say the golfer is celebrating because I do a happy dance when I do something good. I don't really know though. A. That was A.
All right.
My first one off. I've never heard this term.
I know. I was just going to
Okay.
say we haven't covered this
That's good.
one. All right. So the correct answer
Dance
is,
floor.
what would you say now that
I don't know.
you've taken one off the
If
list?
it's not my happy dance, it's in the clubhouse having a drink. I knew
All right,
he was
you're
gonna
down
say-
to 2.
No, just say what it is.
All right, the ball is on the putting green. The putting green is referenced as the dance floor.
Oh, I have never
Okay.
heard that. So learn something
That's-
new today.
yeah.
I guess I can go home.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. All right, so question 8. What is a fried egg? I think you're going to get this one.
Well, okay, I'm gonna have to
We've-
look. I can't even guess this one. So I'm gonna look at the answers. Ball buried in a sand bunker, a golf breakfast, a ball plugged in mud, a perfect lie. I'm gonna say a ball buried in a sand bunker.
And that is correct.
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
sound like a fried egg.
Yeah, because it
Overdone.
looks like that.
Yeah,
The-
yeah, yeah.
The ball looks like the yolk.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, haven't
No,
heard
good
that term
job.
either, but
Good job.
all right.
All
Thank
right.
God for multiple choice.
Yeah, exactly. Always go see if you're not sure, but you still would have gotten that other one wrong. All right. If a golfer blades a shot,
I should
They-
absolutely know what this means because I do it all the ever-loving time. I don't get under it, and so it shoots across. Hit the ball perfectly, break the club, I mean. Hit the ball thin with the leading edge of the club, spin the ball backward. It would be C. Hit the
It-
ball thin with the leading edge of the club, if you want to get technical. For me, it just means I hit the ball wrong, didn't get under it, and off
which
it went.
usually means you hit it with the leading edge of the
Yeah.
club. All right, good job. All right, you've got 8 out of 9 so far. Very good. If we had a producer worth their weight in gold, we'd hear the cheers. All right, but
Okay.
it's my fault. All right, question 10. I think we've covered this one. What is a snowman on the scorecard?
Well, snowman has circles. But it has 3 circles usually, a head, a body, and a circle.
I mean-
A snowman, so that would be
Yeah.
a triple bogey. 8
Right, look at the-
strokes on a hole in one. Oh, 2 birdies in a row. That would be a downed snowman. Sorry, because it goes that way. Okay,
All right, again, her choices are A, 8 strokes on a hole, B, a hole in one, C, 2 birdies in a row, D, a lost ball.
I'm going to say 8 strokes on a hole because it's 2
Correct.
circles.
Yes, and you're right. real snowman should be
2
3.
birdies in a row would be a down snowman.
All right, good job. All right, question 11. A hosel rocket is when the ball launches perfectly straight, a long drive down the middle, a powerful bunker shot, or the ball is struck by the hosel and shoots sideways.
I don't even know what the hosel is. Is that where it comes off the heel of the club? The end of the shaft? Is that
All right,
what the
let's
hosel
assume
is?
that's, I mean, you know.
I don't even know what that is. Is that what it is? I'm going to say D. Ball is struck by the hosel and
Ding,
shoots
ding, ding.
sideways.
That's correct.
I should know what that's called because I've done that a couple of times
Yeah.
before too.
A lot of these things you've done.
A couple, maybe.
You know,
A
because
few more.
you got to get your money's worth. All right?
Hustle.
All right,
Okay.
you are 10 out of 11 so far.
Okay.
Question 12. If someone chili dips a shot, what happens?
Okay, who comes up with this crap? The ball goes too far. The club hits the ground before the ball. The ball spins backward. The golfer misses the ball completely. Chili dips.
Chili's has a great dessert, by the way. The molten lava chocolate dessert.
What does that have to do with my answer? It's not. That was not a clue.
I'm a guy. I get
That was
distracted.
not a clue. It's nothing related to any of these answers.
distracted.
I'm going to say chili dips is the club hits the ground before the ball.
Very good answer.
Because you're
When
scooping the dip out
There
with
you
the,
go. That too.
With the,
All right,
what do
you're-
we like? The corn chips. What are they called? The Fritos.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Fritos corn
I'm
chips.
having a brain fart.
All right.
Yeah.
You're back on a roll again.
Okay.
Right? All right, question 13. What is the 19th hole? What's considered the 19th hole?
Clubhouse, drink time.
Oh, got that right.
A, the clubhouse bar.
Hey, yeah. Beautiful. Got that one right. All right, 2 more to go.
Okay.
How's it going so far? How do you feel?
I'm on it.
Okay.
On a roll.
Question 14. In match play, what does dormy mean?
What? Dormy.
Dormy.
DORMIE, for those of you who have no idea, just like me, what that word even is. In match play.
In match play.
Okay, my answers choices are: the golfer fell asleep. One player leads by the number of holes remaining. The match is tied. The match went to overtime. Dormy. Well, it's not A. They don't fall asleep. You wouldn't have a name for that. Dormy. I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna go with C because it's supposed to go with C. The match is tied.
No, the match is tied. The match is tied, and we call that all square.
No. Okay.
Dormy is B when one
I
player
wondered-
leads by the number of holes
I was-
remaining.
Who gives a flying
Hey,
lead?
easy.
Okay.
This is a,
Okay.
this is a PG
Oh my
rated
gosh.
show.
Okay.
All right, but you're still doing fine,
Yeah.
right? You've got
I've got a
12
great
out of the
percentage
14 right. All
It's a
right.
great
Now
percentage.
here's some math. You got to do math on this one, and you don't need a calculator. all
No,
right?
I wasn't going to calculate
So
that. I was
question 15.
gonna calculate my percentage of wins.
We're going back to the Divot and the Diva Masters Players Pool. So I hope you paid attention to the point system.
Okay.
Okay, remember,
Okay.
in the Divot and the Diva Masters Players Pool, the scoring of the contest follows. 1 point if your player finishes
first.
in first place,
Right.
2 points for second, 3 points
Correct.
for third, etc. Let's say one of your players finishes first
Okay.
and the other 3 players finish in a tie for second. What would your total score be?
C, number 7.
Oh my God.
That's easy. You told me. If they tie, like the 4 people tie for 26, my player still gets 26.
Yeah,
So, 7, that was easy.
that's brilliant.
Try some harder math.
God, you did great. All right, so scoring. If you scored 0 to 5, which you didn't,
Of course I didn't.
you're still in the parking lot looking for the first tee.
How many did I get out of whatever?
You got 13 out of 15. All right, so
okay.
hang on. If you got 6 out of 9, which you didn't, you're allowed to drive the golf cart.
God.
If you got 10 to 12 correct, which you didn't, you're officially a weekend golfer, sweetheart.
Wow.
But you got 13 out of 15 right on the Divot and the Diva Wonderlic Golf Cognitive Ability Test.
You couldn't even get that out.
Oh, it's a mouthful. You might replace the divot.
Oh, I could never replace the divot. But I did get an 87% if you round up.
Did very, very well.
I feel
Congratulations.
really good about that.
13 out of 15.
Woo!
13 out of 15.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do birdie and bogey.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to describe a scenario. If you agree with the outcome, it's considered a birdie. If we don't, it's a bogey. You're going to like this one. Scenario number 1. Using the term that you know I love, which is outfit, when referring to what man wears to play golf. So, do we like using the term outfit when we look at a man and say, hey, that's a great outfit for golf?
Birdie, of course it is. It's the hat, the shirt, the shorts, sometimes the shoes, and even the socks.
I need to start drinking
all
heavily.
go together, don't necessarily match. So I call it a birdie. Ha!
Any wild guesses on what I'm going to call it?
Of course, you hate it. Poor guy. It can just make him crazy if you say, I love your outfit, Jay. Like if you put white shorts with that and put his green hat on, that would be a great outfit. Don't you think, peeps?
It's a coordinated effort to dress for golf. So it's a serious bogey for me. So it's a birdie for you, bogey for me. I dislike the term outfit for a man
So what?
so much. All right.
That's about as important to me as the term dormy. I don't care.
No. All right. So, keeping on the same theme.
Okay.
Number 2, intentional matching or coordinating your outerwear for a round with your spouse or partner. Is that a birdie or a bogey? So we're going to go play golf after we film this.
And we are
right?
not
And
going to
if-
coordinate because I
we're
don't
not
have
gonna
time for
coordinate.
that. But
Is
I
it a
think it's super fun. When I invited my friend Rhonda to play, remember Gus?
No.
She and I had coordinated outfits.
I'm talking spouse. And when I say
You
partner,
said
I mean
spouse or partner.
I know. I
Oh.
mean like life partner.
Oh, I got
Okay,
it.
we don't want to.
Yes, I still think it's fun. I would do it. It's a birdie. But
Okay.
I have to wait till he gets dressed and starts out for the golf cart before I can switch things up so I match.
Should we call the clubhouse and say that I'm going to show up in my birthday suit?
No.
What would-
I'm not matching that.
Okay. It's another bogey for me. I mean, you wear what you want to. I wear what I want to. Let's go play golf.
I don't like it when it's so hard to do and it has to be done every single time. I think that's silly. But I do think I don't want to be clashing. So, that's my only thing. I don't like to be clashing. But most of the time, I really don't care. Now, if it's an event, I think it's fun. If we're doing an event, I think it would be fun.
Overall, it's a bogey. This is the first time I think we've disagreed. But I kind of did that on purpose because I think the previous 4 episodes we did agree. So we've kind of had some disagreements.
Okay.
Dang it.
Done. Checked off the
All
list.
right, this is the Divot and the Diva, where experience meets curiosity. Tap like if this episode is liking to you. All right, so like and subscribe. We appreciate it very much. We drop new episodes about every 3 weeks or so. Let's call it a wrap. I'm the Divot. She's the Diva. We appreciate you spending time with us today talking about golf. Remember, golf, we play fast, we play fair, collect a lot of friends along the way, and be sure to join us next time on the Divot and the Diva. Bye now.